Once upon a time, there was a hare who, boasting how he could run faster than anyone else, was forever teasing tortoise for its slowness. Then one day, the irate tortoise answered back, "Who do you think you are? There is no denying you're swift, but even you can be beaten." The hare squealed with laughter.
Beaten in a race? By whom? Not you, surely. I'm so speedy. Now, why don't you try?
Annoyed by such bragging, the tortoise accepted the challenge. A course was planned, and next day, at dawn, they stood at the starting line. The hare yawned sleepily as the meek tortoise trudged slowly off. When the hare saw how painfully slow his rival was, he decided, half asleep on his feet, to have a quick nap.
Take your time,
He said,
I'll have 4 wins and catch up with you in a minute.
smiling at the thought of the look on the tortoise's face when it saw the hare speed by. He fell fast asleep and was soon snoring happily. The sun started to sink below the horizon, and the tortoise, who had been plodding towards the winning post since morning, was scarcely a yard from the finish. At that very point, the hare woke with a jolt. He could see the tortoise a speck in the distance, and away he dashed. He leapt and bounded at a great rate, his tongue lolling and gasping for breath. Just a little more, and he'd be first at the finish. But the hare's last leap was just too late, for the tortoise had beaten him to the winning post. Poor hare! Tired and in disgrace, he slumped down beside the tortoise, who was silently smiling at him.
Slowly does it every time.
He said, "He could run faster than anyone else." Since I was a child, I liked reading aloud and making the voice of the characters. But there was something that I enjoyed a lot, and now that I'm studying social communication with an emphasis on audiovisual, I can develop it and I can play it professionally, making Foley or making sound effects. These sounds are used in post-production stage when sound recordings of incidental sounds are needed. These sounds are implicit in the scene, like footsteps, the sound of the sea, rocks, the wind crashing against a window, and others. They are usually recorded with direct sound, but many times they are recorded in the studio to achieve the desired effect. These sounds are usually redundant with the image, but they bring realism and narrative value to the story.